Well, let's get the latest now. eNCA reporter Cathy Mohlahlana is tracking this story for us live from Pretoria. Now, Cathy, I mentioned earlier that we got word that Graça Machel cancelled an overseas trip that she was meant to take. She is by his bedside now. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, afternoon again to you, Mabali. What we know from Mac Maharaj is that Graça Machel was scheduled to travel to London on Thursday already, but she cancelled her trip that evening. As he said earlier, Madiba has been battling this recurring lung infection for a couple of days now. His condition only deteriorated in the early hours of this morning. But what we understand is that she has been at his bedside since he was admitted at 1:30 this morning.
We are doing everything possible to do everything that will help him to recover. A close member of the family is always with him, has been with him this morning. It's conducive to his getting better. We are appealing to President Zuma is appealing to the public to respect his privacy because of the need to put him in the best possible environment where the doctors can do their work and where he can be helped to recover.
Well, Cathy, while you were speaking with Mac Maharaj earlier, he also reflected on Mandela's legacy. What did he have to say on that?
Well, the legacy that Madiba has left behind is obviously a big and very significant one for this country. Now, Mac Maharaj does have a personal relationship with Madiba. They spent many years together also on Robben Island. And one of the things that he says is that during this time, as people continue to keep Madiba in their prayers, they must also remember everything that he has done for the nation.
My thoughts always have been to look at the past and say what a privilege to know a person like Mandela, to have been associated with him, to learn from him, and to know always that whatever happens, life is transient, but this is a life that deserves celebration. And in celebrating it, there are lessons for us because the quality of our lives depends on what we do to change the lives of others.
Now, Cathy, Madiba's condition has been described as serious but stable. Has the presidency given any indication as to how long he's expected to be in hospital this time?
At this stage, they're taking indications from Mandela's doctors who are saying that he is in a serious condition. Mac Maharaj did choose his words very carefully this morning as he gave an update on how Madiba was doing. He spoke about the fact that he is getting old and that he won't always recover as quickly as he has before. So it looks like, they could be expecting him to have a longer than usual stay in hospital. But at this stage, doctors haven't given any indication for how long Mandela will actually be treated for. They are doing whatever they can to make sure that he's comfortable. They say that they're giving him the best care possible, and so people can rest assured that medically they're making sure that they do the best to ensure that he has a speedy recovery. At this point, we know that they are limiting the number of people that are going in to see him at the Pretoria hospital where he's being treated, because they want to ensure that the environment he's in is stable and conducive to the speedy recovery that they want to see.
Cathy, did Mac Maharaj give any idea as to when next we can expect an update from the presidency since the last time you spoke to him this morning?
Well, the presidency is really shying away from the issue of updates, Mabali. They don't want to be under pressure to release updates every hour, but they are, however, they are fielding calls. The communication with the media has been much more open than it was before. They're responding to SMSs and calls about and taking really all questions about Madiba's health. And of course, they're doing this to avoid any speculation that can come out of the silence or rather not being clear about what exactly Mandela's condition is. So this time around, I would say that there's been a lot of much more access given to the media about how Madiba is doing. They won't necessarily be issuing updates every hour, but when we do have questions, we are able to put them to Maharaj, and he has been answering all of them.
News that moves. eNCA.com.